Alright legends, welcome back to the channel. We're going to get into a series of videos now over the next week or so where, well, this could take us up to the new year probably. We're still going to be doing the motivational content for the shorts daily on the channel, but I'm going to get into some story times because shadow work, once again, 2 videos back, went into my past and started to relive some scenarios and moments from my childhood growing up, discovering where that darkness in myself comes out of, dealing with it like a grown up, if you've seen in the last video, but going through everything that happened as a child, you start to see where your damage was at, what happened, and I actually came across some weird, interesting stories that I'm going to share on the channel here for anybody that maybe finds them interesting. So a lot of stuff has happened over the years, and you're going to be the villain in somebody's story. You really are. It doesn't matter what you do, what sort of a person you are, someone somewhere is going to have a very, very negative opinion on you. And that was probably a big part of my downfall growing up as a child. I wanted everybody to like me. I wanted to get on with everybody. And again, a lot of stories involving all that sort of stuff, and some decent memories, some maybe heartbreaking memories, some, I was going to use a word there that I really shouldn't use on YouTube, but some stories and memories that were just messed up in a way, and some really nice memories of my parents growing up, my father in particular, and advice that he had for me as a child, teenager, and the guidance that I'm really missing from that man. He's been gone for too many years now. There's a lot of times, particularly in recent days, whenever you're going through that shadow work sort of a thing, where you really needed to have that, input from your father, who, and your parents know you more than anybody else. They'll have you, like anybody that thinks they're getting away with something with their parents. I don't mean to burst your bubble here, but your parents will know what you're up to at any point. They raised you, they know exactly who you are, and trust me, you only think you're getting away with stuff. But yeah, there's been a lot of moments in the past where nasty stuff has happened. Like, I don't want to play the victim card here because I really don't see myself as the victim. A lot of people have tried it over the years, but I have came out on top more times than I haven't come out on top over the years. I want to share some of them stories as well. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that I hope you're going to be interested in hearing moving forward on this channel. But again, doesn't matter how well you think you're living your life, you're going to be the victim, you're going to be the villain in somebody's story. You can treat someone with all the respect and love in the face of the planet, and they're going to turn around, stab you in the back at some point. I don't like to make a video that got there, it puts a downer on things, but I just want to be realistic with everybody, including myself, moving forward. Love making the motivational content, but whenever you're doing that sort of stuff on a regular basis, you kind of put yourself into that position of, the sun shines out of everybody's backside, and the sun shines out of mine as well. Very far from the truth. I am as flawed as they come. I have tripped over my own feet and fell more times than I can count growing up over the years. But the one thing that's given me is life experience, and the chances of making videos, I guess, and podcasts and put it out there in the hopes of helping people. I don't have children of my own, so it helps someone out there in YouTube land or podcast land get through something, and my job is done then. The way I look at it these days, I'm getting older. I'll be 46 at the start of next year, 2025, and what I want to do now, having no kids of my own, is to continue doing this and hopefully leave the world better than I found it. Too much negativity online these days, and I don't want to be part of that. But I don't want to hide the fact that, messed up stuff has happened in the past, and, people maybe do see me as the villain in places, and they're more than welcome to think that from here on, because I'm just playing by my own rule book these days, not letting the opinions of the majority of people get me down anymore. That's where I really did go wrong in the past. So I hope this video made sense. Kind of come in with just that idea of you're always the villain in somebody else's story, so hopefully there's been stuff in here that's made sense to you. I personally tuned out myself about 2 minutes into it, so I could have said anything at this point, but we'll just have to see when I'm editing the video, so there's no cuts on it. That's came out alright. That's going to do it. Stay safe, and I'll see you for another upload tomorrow.